Hi guys, today I'm going to be checking out flipaclip, which is another one that I like using for animating. So to make a project, then you click the plus sign. You can write a name. And you can choose a background with these different tools. There's also canvas size and how much frames per second. So the more frames per second, the more pictures will be required, and the more quality it will have. I'd recommend 10 frames per second for your first project. Now, it has a interface with this sketch pad. It might look weird, but there's several tools. So, to make an animation, you click the plus sign on new frame, which is the next picture. Now, drawing multiple frames and playing them will look like this actual motion. At the moment, 10%. This is, at the moment, there's an ad. That's a note for the normal flipaclip. Now let's get on with some other stuff. So, firstly, there are some tools. Project settings will send you back to the interface where you create the project, and you can moderate the stuff you created it with. Frame Viewer give you this interface for onions. It tools. Onion skin is basically just tools for some easier animating. Grid is for drawing. And you can add some stuff for in the background. Now, you can go in the frames viewer, and then there's several tools. Like remove here. Now we're going to be looking at some fancy tools. So when you draw something, on default, it is the basic average line that you would find a lot. There are some pen size options. Also, to moderate the options, you need to scroll up and down. So, on default, you start up at 5, and this thing gives you options to change how your color's gonna look. There are sketch pads, which are things that you can make colors with, and there's lots of sketch packs as you can use. I'm going to use a custom one to show you. So put in red and the color will look different. Now the rubber has also had size or capacity and something else that has no purpose. Whatever that is. Now, another great thing is that you can select stuff. So I want the stick figure's hand to. So I want the stick figure's top hand to move, and only a section of it will have the motion. So you can use these tools found in classic image drawings to move them around. Here, fill is basically just to fill in stuff. Text is basically on text boxes. Just gonna delete it. Just gonna delete it now. Here's a note. Long clicking on the frame will give you some options. There's a copy. And then there's also a button to delete. There's a thing that adds a frame to the right. Which is a 2 frames, and the one on the right side adds a frame to the left. So if you draw something, there's an undo button if you make a mistake. So I want to copy this stick figure so I can use it for the next frame. If that's the case, then once I click copy, the outer one there are 2 options. So one that's closest to the outside will do a duplicate of the copied frame. The one in the inside will just make a new frame. That's how the frame tools work. That's the end of this video. Bye bye.